per liter.
Where are those guys work? What are these guys doing working now? For crying out loud.
I don't know.
It's freaking Sunday. It's after 6 p.m. That guy should be home with his family, for crying out loud. Anyway,
You'd think so.
what's happening, babies? Elton McFall here. There's Grant Haddon.
Hey, what's
My
up?
pal there, my fellow friend, transportation fan. Here on the Ontario Street in the Hochelaga borough of Montreal with its unique shops here. I definitely bought a bunch of magazines in this place here once. Sometimes I think this guy is surprisingly open because we'll give him a plug because I never see anybody in here. Is there anything good in here or is it just junk? I see a projector there.
Retro pop.
Like back in high school. Here, maybe you guys can come and give this guy some business. Let's show you some more stuff. Why not? Why not? He's got some good stuff here. Eh? Il y a des belles affaires là. But yeah, it's kind of a little bit messy, eh? You can see. Not good.
Well, it is closed for business.
You got any change, man? You got some change, man? You got a cigarette? You got a cigarette? Hey, hey, hey. You got a cigarette?
I'm really jonesing. Can you jingle me up, man?
Is that your impression of Cheech Barrett or
No,
Tommy
hey.
Chung? Hey, Tom.
That's my crackhead Bob.
Remember Tommy Chung is like, he's like, oh, this is a joint, man. Well, I hope your dick is bigger than this. He's like, oh, that's good dog, man. I wonder what Great Dane tastes like.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're not going to do this too long because we're supposedly we're going to have maybe a customer coming later buy a couple ads or a few ads, hopefully a lot of ads because I make good deals. I price things to sell. And look, for you guys in the States who don't have payphones anymore, look at these payphones. They look like they came out of freaking Escape from New York.
Doc, I'm in 1985.
It works. It's actually working.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe I touched that. Now I have to wipe my hand up.
Yeah, it does.
I was gonna say phone home, but you did that before, right?
I'm not gonna phone home on one of those.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
What do I want, ET to come?
I'm still wiping my hand on my pants.
Yeah, I know.
Look at this.
Crackhead is touched.
This is one of the most beautiful things in Hochelaga, and this is actually one of the most beautiful times you could see this thing.
I like this little place here.
As Adam the Woo used to call it, whenever he would see it, he'd call it a church structure. And it's
Church
funny, yeah, I don't know
structure.
why he did that because
Church
I think he
structure. It's a
did.
church
No,
structure.
I know, but it's because the guy is religious, he's spiritual. Whoa. And the funny thing is that I think he's self-conscious about it, and he didn't want to drive into it. So I think he got people who got upset about it and said, "Why do you keep calling it a church structure? It's just a church." So he started calling it a church.
It's
a
a church. You call it a church if it's a church.
Yeah, church is a church, and
Right.
église is église,
Synagogue,
and
we call it a synagogue.
it's just you two.
Forget what the Muslims have, but you have to use the proper terms.
What's this place? Oh yeah. Check this place out. Look at this. Look at you could actually sit in this little tiny part over here,
Why would you want to do that?
like you're a freaking display.
Will they
Like,
give me a free hot dog for that?
all right. Anyway. Well, yeah. You see, this is why I moved here 10 years ago. All these shops you see are all old school orientated. There's Mr. Perlator with the big step van I like, which thankfully is still gas powered by a gas sucking EV8. Yeah, baby. Look, this girl, she's taking a picture because she recognizes the importance of the beautiful history that'll never make like that again.
But look at the beautiful lighting of this structure. I mean, it's a perfect time to take a picture.
Actually. Look how crummy this road is. When are they going to fix it? No, it's more important to make the sidewalks bigger and put plants and
Just wait
flowers.
till the
And...
EVs break it up more.
Right, exactly, because they weigh more.
heavier
Yeah, exactly. They're heavier vehicles just because they have the stupid batteries. They weigh more than a motor, for crying out loud. So they need more electricity to power them, so they have to need more charging time. And what street did we just turn out
I
of?
was going to ask you. You know where we're going?
I don't remember. I know we're going towards my place anyway. So, and there used to be one time parked here. I filmed it a few years ago. It was a Toyota Corolla, I think like an '89, but I filmed it because it was rare because it was a wagon. It was a wagon. Those are very rare. You see that? You spin me right around, baby, right
You have
around.
these awnings here, the round awnings.
It is, but you can see that's not
They're
old.
like 80s.
But yeah, but that's not old. Somebody beautified that.
No, I
you
know,
see?
but it's so unusual. You
See, what's wrong with beautifying a building that you buy?
But it's unusual.
It's your money. It's not taxpayer money. See, that's the difference. It's the difference between, you know. Anyway, just
Yeah, but then the city's gonna get him for like for the graffiti that's there, and he hasn't gone and washed that off.
you know how I love Rue Sainte Catherine near my place. It's almost a shithole. There's so many pathetic people, horrible. It's just a horrible street. And then I was there last week. I was like, well, I gotta pause this a second. Damn it.
Okay, pause it.
Okay, go back to what I was talking about. Oh, look at that. Two Volkswagen Golf rabbits. And they're both annoying. No, three of them actually.
3 rabbits.
Or golf or whatever. Look at the big kitty. Meow.
Wow.
Meow.
Perfect. Oh, beautiful black.
Doesn't look totally black though.
No, it's got some a lot of black to it.
What the hell was I talking about just before now? Now I forgot. Damn it, the hell.
Meow.
Meow. You want to come take a walk with us? You want to come say hi to Gloria?
I hope he has a home.
They always run undercars, eh? Oh yeah, I was talking about that coal light film. Yeah, I think that's what I was talking about. Now I smell seafood.
Yeah, God.
You don't like seafood, eh?
No.
You're like my brother. He's the same way. Did I ever tell you one time when I was living with my brother for a couple of years? He comes home from work, and he would come home from work later than me. And he comes home, and right away he says, you made fish. I was like, yeah. And he goes to the toilet and he throws up.
Oh my God.
That's how much he hated fish.
Wow.
He hated it. And I know he didn't like butter chicken in the past. Now he loves it. So, you know.
Yeah,
look at what these guys do. Look at these degenerates. Why did they do that? Only because this beautiful, awesome mural was
but
done
they
by
took out the
somebody who's not a tagger, so they ruined it.
So the mural was there, and then
Yeah.
somebody put that.
Yeah, right. Because the person who did that mural is not a tagger. Because if it was a tagger, they wouldn't ruin it. See what I'm saying? They're
Fucking
fuckers.
retards.
So the guy who did this one, which I don't remember seeing actually until now, he might be as amazing as it is. He's probably a tagger. See, so don't ask me. It doesn't make any sense. But I'm going to look at
At
it
least
right
there's
now.
some artistic value to this.
No, it's not a tagger. That's an old man who did that mural. I've seen it before. But look, all this is recent, redone, and I didn't catch the street, did I? Okay, we are 1 block below Ontario. This is La Fontaine. There's another sign there to show you where Préfontaine Street is. That's bizarre. Oh yeah, we're on Désiré. Or I guess if you will in English, Désiré. Désiré.
Why are there 2 signs?
That's a recent thing, yeah. Like
That's confusing as
Yeah, I know, because Préfontaine is the next. Don't ask. It's stupid. It's helpful but annoying. It's just one of those
Why
like.
is it helpful? I don't know what street I'm
It's
on.
just one of those good and bad things in one. And since we're walking down here, let's get a look at this really nice mural. Actually, we'll even go through this alleyway, which this is nice. This is where tax dollars are well spent. When they beautify this here, this right here, you've never been through probably.
No, I haven't. It looks cool.
Yeah, it is. It is cool. Look, this is beautiful. What's wrong with this?
No, it's still a functional alley as well.
It's functional. It's beautiful. Look, there's another
That's a
mural
lot of
here.
park in here.
Look at him. Here's another amazing mural with some little girl there who,
Really nice.
you know.
They use nice soft colors.
I think honestly, it's come to a point where a lot of cities try to copy us. Even though they put a lot of murals, they,
All right, I like what they did.
you know,
with this.
different
They
artistic
tried to
things on the
beautify
streets.
this.
And yeah, I mean, look at all the flowers here, man. It's like a little mini botanical gardens. Yeah, this is a little bit much, so I don't know. I don't know if about this business about blocking alleys. I wish they would block my alley. I wouldn't hear a damn
See,
thing.
this one's not blocked. That's the thing. You can still use it.
You know when you saw the video of that Chevy garbage truck I did?
Yeah.
I filmed it right there.
Oh,
That's
yeah?
where I filmed it, yeah.
Okay, the Brit.
Yeah. Which of course was a kit bash because it was a pickup truck model and the rear loader part came from a reissued AMT kit from the 60s.
There's another mural over here.
Wow. Yeah, I know. I've thought in like a recent year and all those paintings I've done, like would I do a mural like this size? It's so massive. It's scary. I'm not saying it's
This will take
impossible,
days
but
to do, and I don't think-
days? Days? It would take me weeks knowing me. That's trippy, eh?
Could this be done by a group of people?
Look at that. Eh? You think they're smoking good ganj to come up with something? It looks like something out of a Beatles video or something. No, Beatles. Huh? Huh?
Well, it looks cool anyway. It's very.
Look at all the leaves are. Look at all the leaves already falling down here. Holy shit, man! We're not even.
No.
Not even
No.
October.
This is not happening.
But I like that about fall. I love the changing of the colors. I love that. Even when they're all on the ground like that, there's moments. It's just so beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, look at this. This banister and everything. Beautiful.
This has been refurbished.
Oh, yeah. But it's very tastefully
It's so
repainted with the beige and the old school green.
Banisters.
Yeah, you don't see that too often. I love details.
That's very Victorian.
J'aime les détails, moi. There's an air conditioner with some aluminum on the thing. We'll sing in the sunshine. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars that are white. All of them.
Count them like the count.
We'll laugh every day.
One car.
We'll sing in the sunshine. Then I'll be on my way. I don't know why this street in particular is only is a two-way street. I don't know why. You know, if there's one thing in neighborhoods like this in East End that you can count on that guys like the most, it's motorcycles and old vans. Mm-hmm. It's fascinating actually. Like the guy I met in the subway. We went to Subway before to eat there. It was actually very good. Well, me more than my friend here. But I was talking with this guy. I was sure he was the owner of this vintage Econoline van that was parked almost right outside there, and he had that long hair rocker look. You know what I'm saying? And we were talking. He's like, hey, he's like, I love all the old stuff, like all the old songs. I was like, yeah. I was like, I bet you like Plume la Traverse and Offenbach and all these '70s classic Quebec rock songs. And it's just people are predictable. You can read people, and but then again, people look at me, a tall guy like me, salt and pepper hair. I'm in my 40s. They think I'm a cop. I'm not a cop. Like, just it's good in the sense that people don't fuck with you, but in another sense, it's like don't assume, never assume. Because as I learned very long time ago as a kid, when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. And by the way, speaking of old vans, see? Right?
This looks cool.
Hey, did you know, I remember years ago, when I worked downtown, before the meters, they became all electronic. Like they had, they were all individual, right? And you would put your money, it was all mechanical.
Yeah, the quarter.
They had these Dodge vans that would go around and pick up all the change, like you can imagine those things got worn out really quick. I mean, holy shit, you know how much those weight they must have carried in a day? Wow. All that change from all those meters. This mural, of course, I love. Goes without saying,
Now, was that done by just somebody as a tag?
And this is my favorite street, Adams Street. Well, yeah, again, this is probably done by a tagger.
This is a nice tag. If you've done this as a tag.
How the hell is that a tag? That's an illustration.
Yeah, because maybe the homeowner didn't pay the guy to do it. He just did it.
Oh, that's a good question. That's a good point, actually. Yeah.
That would be the difference, whether the homeowner wants it there or not. This is cool. It's a British locomotive.
Exactly. Well,
look at it.
Yes and no, but don't forget, as you know, remember the earliest locomotives, I think some of them did look like this, even if they were in North America. So I don't know. Anyway, would you give me a time check, please? Can you give me a time check, please? Look, it says, there's the guy's name, Cafe Graffiti.
6:35 p.m.
It's not graffiti, though.
No, this is not graffiti.
Let's go down a block, and then we'll go down another block, and I think we'll pass St. Catherine. I'll come back down from something like that. Oh my God, look how skinny those tires are. As cool as that looks, that's the most impractical tires you can have on a car in this part of the world. And if you live out west where the roads are in mint condition, there's no winter or anything like that, it's no big deal, Actually, no, let's go down this alley for a change.
Yeah, let's duck down the alley.
Yeah, duck down the alley. Where does that sound? What song is that from? This is from a song, but I don't know which one. Lequel? Which one? Megatech. There was this hilarious commercial right on the radio. Cracks me up, man. What's that company called? What's that called? Megatech.
I should listen to Megadeth.
That's probably how they got the idea, because of Megadeth. That must be it.
Probably.
Right. Want to play some b-ball? Shoot some hoops? Be the next Wilt Chamberlain?
Wilt Chamberlain. That's an out-of-date reference, I think.
Well, always been out of date since the last 25 years, probably. So it doesn't matter, you know. What do I have? That's the newest. My phone. That's it. Which is actually, as you know, today the most important thing you could have. That's the newest.
Probably.
Right?
I want to get a new one, but you know, money's tight right now.
Yeah, but you pay as you go, like mine. That's
know.
what I'm doing. I'm paying mine off. No?
Mine's paid already.
Oh, you know what? I'm glad I went down here. Yeah, I want to show you this part here. For some reason, there's these, about a couple of streets here, very spaced out. The architecture is not the same. You'll see what I mean. Watch this. You've never been around here. This is really a neat part here. All these buildings are all attached. They all have the same French type of architecture. Yeah, but it's not like the other ones. Look. See, it's different.
Yeah, they have that mansard on the top.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Look, maybe there's an old Fiat or Buick around somewhere. I was thinking about, you know, all the cars I
These
filmed.
were modernized, I think.
All the cars that I filmed this year, all the old cars. I have to tell you, I don't think I've hardly filmed any Buicks. I'm sorry to say. And then I was thinking about the two that I saw. I would have liked to have filmed at the show in Granby, but I didn't. They were both 60 Buicks, and I didn't just because I didn't like the wheels. Just because there was kind of like that Volkswagen. There was just these very large wheels with the skinny tires, and I'm like, I don't like it. They don't suit that car. Those cars, I should say. So it was too bad. Maybe one day I'll be able to film one when somebody has normal frickin' wheels on it, like it's supposed to have. For Christ's sake! Yeah, you see, neat, eh? And now it smells like shit.
Look, we spent a lot of money.
Yeah.
We just paved the hell over.
Yeah, exactly. Like how old is this cobblestone, and they just go to pave over the damn thing?
No, but this is brand new cobblestone. That's what I'm saying. This is.
How do you know that's brand new?
This is not old.
How do you know?
Because they put this here. It's like they're putting like a concrete thing here as a crosswalk.
You see that one of my random clips there when there was showing this on the corner of Queen Mary and DeCarry. Did you see that? And there was a manhole cover, and it was partly paved over it.
See, look, it's like this one. See, look there. They paved over.
I know. They don't care, man. What do they fucking care? They're unionized.
But it costs extra money to carve this out. And put the concrete.
I know. Well, that's it. It's Montreal. It's rich. It's a rich town, baby. You know.
It's such a waste of money.
I know, but that's.
Just paint the fucking lines.
I know. Like I said to you before, and I said before my other videos, I will reiterate. It's one thing to bring up taxes 4% a few years ago, to dig up the streets to change the pipes. It has to be done. The mayor's have neglected. When you start to piss money around, piss it away like it's nothing. To add a bunch of bushes and make wider sidewalks and paint streets and bike
No,
west.
but they're destroying
Bullshit.
the
Ridiculous.
hard work that they put in. That's what I'm.
But that's life, you know, right? That's the way it goes. That's the way she goes, like they say in TPB. Well, now we're at my favorite street, which is Saint Catherine. If you recognize my chagrin. Well, I'm going to film a bit on it anyway, which I never do because I'm sort of intimidated by the street because there's such a. You see now, she's going to bother me now. Last time I walked here, I must have seen 3-4 cop cars going by. Just goes to show you how, unfortunately, this area is economically challenged.
Economically challenged. To be politically correct about it.
Hey, I can be politically correct when I want to. Now, not to be on a sour note, but you see this building here? That's actually a church.
Yeah, I can see that.
Now, the reason why I'm pointing out to it is because, sadly, I think it was in 1927, there were 33 kids that died in a fire here.
That was the theater?
Yeah, it was a theater before, that's right. Yeah, it was a theater, sorry, yes.
Yeah, my mom always talked about that.
She did?
Yeah, sure. She remembered it. Maybe she had a friend that died in the fire.
Yeah, but I mean, even now, look, 27, my God, that's almost 100 years ago. But I mean, even though that's such a long time ago, and it was way before we were born, still 33 kids.
Yeah.
Like that.
So my mom always talks about, but actually she was born in 34, so she wouldn't.
She was born in 34?
Yeah, so she wouldn't have had any friends that died in it, but she does remember it. I guess it was.
So does she recount her times during the Depression?
She does. Yeah, to be honest, they do. Yes. Well, that generation does. This is a fire.
Yeah, fire station 13. I got a nice. Whoa! Watch out! Whoops! Almost got hit by a fire chief. That's ironic to see that red Impala, because that red Impala was probably a fire chief before. That's ironic. I'm gonna go look for fires though. Yeah, I was trying to say I got a good response from that station last week. I think it was, or a week before. It was like both trucks going out almost the same time, but on different calls. And all the years I've lived here, I don't know if I've gotten 2 trucks coming out of that station. Yeah. Look at this thing, eh? There's another statistic waiting to happen, eh? Tabarnak almighty. The only thing that's actually like noticeable is a freaking plate. And I'll be honest with you. I think honestly that should be wrong. It should be legal to do that because it's just too dangerous. Maybe it's safer if you don't drive at night.
Yeah, but what are the chances of that?
Well, let's cross back here again. Ah! I love this building. Look at this. The herboristery. Yes, selling herbs. Look at this building though, bro. Look at the architecture. Take it all in here. Look at this.
Careful.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at the windows.
Yeah,
Gorgeous. How often do you see windows like that? Oh, by the way, guys, you think I shake the camera a lot. I've noticed my Nikon regular camera is actually I shake it even more. And as Grant noted when I was going through some old videos of mine, I used to shake the camera even more when I was a smoker. So. Infiniti G35. That's the one I was talking about. Not this particular one, but the one that was like it on my street. I hadn't seen for like a year. It was black, and then I see it again. I'm like, what the hell? I noticed the whole like driver's side is like dented, or they looked to me like he hit somebody. Probably, car was probably put in an impound, and guy probably lost his license for a long time. Oh, I'm sorry, guys, not telling you the street names. Oh, Altabad. Oh well, yeah. Here we're at the. Oh, darling, please remember. I'll never do you no harm. You know, that's the problem with the Beatles. The Beatles, I don't know how many songs I've heard so many goddamn times, it's not even funny. I'm so tired of them. But there's songs like that. How come you don't hear that? Or you know the song, I want you so bad. What do you mean you hear that on a show? You still listen to Sean?
They play that on a show. Yeah.
You listen to Sean?
Of course I still listen to Sean, yes.
What do you mean? Your vintage radio in the kitchen?
That sometimes, but usually that's on CJD. My radio.
Actually, I was listening to the old trivia show this morning.
I love that show.
Yeah, I know, I do too. And they're playing some good tunes, I gotta tell you. Well, there might not be any old cars practically left in this neighborhood, but at least there's some old motorcycles still. They cost peanuts to run, so inexpensive to fix. And yeah, we're quickly losing daylight. I'm glad to do this, heading back in a perfect time because hopefully Mr. So-and-so might show up there and pick up a few ads there. I've consecrated my business. By the way, yeah, you know, I should mention, I appreciate you guys, by the way, watching and subscribing and your positive comments. And any of you who sent me money to show your support is very much appreciated. You can do that on a regular basis if you check me out on Patreon, whatever you want to call it. Whatever, $2, $100 a month, whatever you want to do, it's great. Some people have more money than they know what to do with it. And I would be greatly appreciated because I am not a rich man. And also, yeah, if you want to see, if you go on my retro old school main page, the channel, the homepage, you have a link to the stuff you can see I have for sale on Kijiji. I'm not sure you can see that from the States though, but I've got thousands of vintage ads, everything, cars, trucks, electronics, booze, cigarettes, food ads, you name it, all kinds of stuff. It's great, it's a lot of fun. And they're just cheap thrills, and they make great gifts. And now we're back on Adams Street. 2 blocks from my place. Am I going to finish this at the door of my place? No.
Come see me.
Yeah, I bet you figured that out, eh? I got to keep some kind of what do you call it? Anonymity. There's an old Pontiac Montana with hubcaps that are not original. I don't know where those from, but I like that two-tone.
Where did they use that old school?
This looks to have been some old nunnery or something, I guess. Eh?
It's a school. It was a school.
Yeah, now it's not a school. None of those are schools anymore because they're probably filled with asbestos and stuff. And,
yeah.
Right, you know, look at that railing. Look how beautiful that is. Eh? All curved like that. Man, that took a lot of work to do that. Anything that had to be curved is always more work.
Wrought iron, even.
Oh, it's all wrought iron, bro. It's all wrought iron. Hey, you know, one time I was walking around a couple of times. It's not too far from here, a few blocks. I see like a couple of little steps exactly like this, a couple of these vintage steps, and I almost thought of taking one of them home and I try to sell it. Say, oh, vintage Montreal step, you know.
Step
yeah,
in
but
the
how
right
do
direction.
I? Yeah, but they yeah, step in the right direction or wrong direction if it's got freaking termites in it. I don't know what's in there. I don't know. Bed bugs, yeah.
In a step.
Bed bugs nest stuff. Yeah, I don't think so. They need a host to live. Did you know that?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
The bed. They go to your bed
Yeah, that's it.
because you're the host.
Anyway, guys, we're almost on my street here, so I'm going to stop this now. Again, thanks again for watching. Merci beaucoup. If you're more francophone than me, I'm thinking about doing a walking video maybe sometime in English as well, or try to do or bilingual, I mean, en français. And by the way, let me just show you how stupid this is. This is the kind of mirror we have. Look at this. Look how wide this is compared to the width for the car to go. I did a video about that like 2-3 years ago. I was so mad about it. I think I probably deleted it because...
See, they don't need to do this on a street like this because as a biker...
It's not a main street.
Exactly. You don't need this.
This is again overpaid freaking politicians just putting our money in their pockets with nothing to do. Fix the goddamn streets. If you talk to anybody in this city, the most important thing is the goddamn streets. Fix the streets. Redo the streets. Fix the potholes.
Do them right.
Like you were talking about earlier with the over there on what's that street there with all the cobblestones are all like... It's stupid. It's a stupid.
Cobblestones there a couple of years ago.
Wait. There's one more thing further. And this, allowing people to go ride their bike in opposite direction. I don't understand how that's logic, you know?
Yeah, that's crazy too.
Oh, look at this. Look at this old school vibe here. Okay, the Lexus is nice, but this, I love this car. Listen, bro. I know these are junk, okay? I know it's a Chrysler, but I love these Intrepids. I think it's such a cool design. I think it was the coolest four-door car of the 90s and even 2000s. I would love to own that, especially since the color's awesome. It's like a grape color. We had these for a while as police cars, but they were not at all the police departments in the city.
These are police.
I'm glad to finish my video with this because I love these cars. I would polish up those headlights so they look like new. Polish the paint. Hubcaps, probably get rid of them, but you know, that's details. Details. The devil is in the details.
That's true.
And here we'll finish off for Ed, who's got a van just like that there, around the same color, and that's it. So it's not tan, it's cinnamon.
Cinnamon? Okay, whatever.
Anyway, take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Finish with this hot bike. Take care, y'all. Bye bye. Bon soirée.